Alright. Alright, the stream is looking good. Lights, camera, action. Alright, yeah, we're playing Blueprints today. Now, I know I missed a stream yesterday, so that means we're doing 2 streams tonight, alright? This won't be the only game we're playing. But this game is sick. Like, if you have not ever seen this game, don't judge it until you've seen it, alright? This game is pretty fun. Okay, whenever I first downloaded it, I was pretty, like, iffy about it. I was like, yeah, I'm not really into a game like this. But nah, it's really fun. Anyways, what's up, dude? And welcome to Blueprints. Now, I did a stream on this about a week ago, and as you can see, we got through 23 days. Now, fair warning, I have played through this game. I know the story and the lore. It's a little fuzzy to me. It's been well over a year at this point. But during the stream, we played through 23 days, and we made absolutely no progress. We opened up, like, one of the gates. But it's whatever. If this is your first time watching this game, or you've never seen it before, this is a very interesting game. I'm just gonna get into it, and you'll see what I mean by the gameplay. Because I can't really compare this game to anything. I've never played a game like this. And we're starting from the very beginning, alright? No bonuses. I'll explain it as we go. Yeah, only one of my earbuds works now. I forgot.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones,
That's
son
me.
of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in, and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts
No trouble?
in a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Yeah, it's gonna take me like 2 months to find this room in the game. Probably in real life too. Alright, baby, we are here. Now, the way this game works, we have 3 different doors as you can see here. The sensitivity is a little low. And You might think, oh, you open up the door, there's a room behind it. No, you pick the room, okay? Watch this. You click on a door here. You must have... Oh, hold on. My bad, I'm getting a little ahead. You grab the blueprints. You need the blueprints because they give you blueprints for the room that you're going to go in. Now, if we look at the map here, we have... Is this 46 rooms? Yeah. So, 45 rooms on the grid, and then behind, as you can see way up there, the antechamber, behind that door is where we find the 46th room. Now, it might seem simple. You go north, you go straight up north, you get to the antechamber. No. The antechamber is locked. You'll get it as we go through. So, as you can see, click on the door. We have 3 different options. And the strategy for this game is a little confusing and conflicting. So, you might think, okay, why don't I just pick nothing but rooms with the most amount of doors, right? Because if you pick the ones with the most amount of doors, then, you know, you have the most entrances. You can go more places. But the thing is that if I were to pick nothing but like hallways, things with 3-layer doors, stuff like this, which is a dead end, which seems useless at the time, even though it has 2 items in it, these become more common because you still have them. So if I pick the hallway, this won't be in our drafts for the rest of the game. There are more hallways, but not this specific room. There are ways to get duplicate rooms, but yeah, it gets really complicated. Now you might be wondering, why am I going off to the side? Why don't I want to go to the antechamber? Well, as I said, it's locked, but not only that, but having more rooms is almost always better. Alright, and you also will notice that the color of the rooms is different for each one of them. So the hallway is brown, or yeah, so brown are hallways. Blue are just common rooms, I'm pretty sure. Like the pantry is blue, couple other ones are. And then you have red rooms, like the lavatory here. Now, red rooms are almost always bad. As you can see, the lavatory is a dead end, just like the storeroom, but it doesn't have anything in it. And you probably will never find anything in it. Maybe, you might be able to find something in the lavatory. But compared to the storeroom, it's just much worse. So, the storeroom is a much better pick here. I'm gonna try to explain like why I'm doing what I'm doing, but at the same time, I'm not that good at this game. Alright, we're going to fail over and over and over and over. Also, I forgot to explain the steps. So you can see I have 47 steps. And let me draft a room real quick. Let's just draft the nook. Okay? So, if I walk from this room to this room, boom, I just used up one of my steps. That's basically how it works. Once you run out of steps, the day ends and you have to restart. That might not sound very bad if you don't realize that once the day resets, the entire house resets. So all the rooms that you've drafted from today are gone and completely randomized again. There are some permanent upgrades, but most, for like, I'd probably say the first 10 to 20 days for this playthrough, we're not going to have many, if any, permanent upgrades. So, now that I've explained all that, we can get to some of the main gameplay here. Now, as you can see, the Nook, it had a key in it. It said it had a key. There's the key. It can also have some bonus items here, like this coupon book. This gets us 1 coin off for every purchase we make in the estate. You can get different stores as rooms. It's surprisingly in-depth. This game is actually ridiculously in-depth. Different rooms interact with other rooms. You need certain rooms for other rooms to be better or worse, blah blah blah. You'll see what I mean once we get much further into the game. Now, I'm an idiot and I got carried away while I was yapping to myself and I randomly opened one of these boxes, and luckily it happened to have gems. Gems are important because you use them to buy certain rooms that cost gems. You can't buy gems with coins though, and then keys. You're going to have locked doors, like this door could be locked. I have to use a key to open it. There's different locked doors, like the security door, but we'll get into that. Now, the way this is supposed to work is that this is a puzzle room, so that you read these, and I'm not going to read the rules. I mean, I could read the rules. It's pretty, like this. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will be at least one box that displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other two are always empty. Okay? Basic rules, right? One is telling the truth, one is telling the lie, but there's also one that could be telling a truth or a lie, and you have to use deductive reasoning to solve that. So for something like this is the blue box. That is true. There could be, now you might say, okay, this is the true box, these two have to be false. No, because there could be one more true box, or these two could be false. Let's see. The blue box is true. See? Now you have two of these that are true, which means this one has to be lying because you can't have all three of them be true. The blue box is empty. That's obviously a lie, which is why we got gems out of this box. I don't know. It was really lucky that I got gems out of that. I completely spaced what I was doing while I opened it. Okay. So, bedroom. All the purple rooms are going to be different types of bedrooms. Bedrooms are almost always good. It saves me 2 steps, which, if you think about it, that means I just don't waste any steps whenever I go through this room and enter another room. Or even I could enter this room, which costs a step, and then leave this room, which costs a step, and I haven't lost any steps. I could do it. I think I could do it over and over, right? Wait, is my math correct? Yeah, okay. You can just go back and forth from this room over and over because it gives you steps. Very understandable. Now, the lore to this game is really confusing. There's a lot of stuff you need to read. This game even advises you to get a notepad or a notebook, something to write down notes on, which I'm not going to do because, as I said, I have beat this game before. Now, you might think, oh, why not spend 2 gems on this passageway here? It has not only 3 doors, but it's only 2 gems and we have 3 gems. Now, that would be very smart if you looked at it and then you realize, oh, wait, one of those doors is going to be blocked. 2 gems does bring us down to 1 gem, and honestly, it'd be better to just get the closet, close this off here, get some free items, and stack up, because right now we do not have enough items to get further north in the house. The further north you go, the more difficult the game gets, essentially, which all that means is that there's more security. More doors are going to be locked, you're going to run into security doors faster, and which is why you want to build on the sides of the house, so that you get more rooms, you can get more materials, blah blah blah, you understand it. We could read this. This is pretty much the same thing that he said. You may have remembered, I have fond memories of your many visits here. So we visited here as a kid. He wants to give it to us, but obviously we have to do it. He explains how the game works. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. No tools and items found on the estate may be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. Yeah. So we can't stay in the house. We can't take anything from the house. We can't bring anything into the house that we didn't find in the house. Get it? So our 2 coins, 4 diamonds, 1 coin, at the end of the day, that's gone. Unless you get a certain room which allows you to keep it. You see where this is going. I think you understand the game at this point. I hope. So Den, dude, Den is always, this is probably my favorite room. Doesn't cost anything, gives you a free gem every single time. Often you'll find a lockbox here, which you can open up with a key or even a lockpick kit. Gives you more free items. Now, you might sit here and think, oh, you know, why not just get the observatory? You know, gives you another way out. The observatory is actually really good. I might get it, but these 2 aren't bad either. This gives us 10 steps, which in the early game, 10 steps is very useful for you. You want to get a lot of steps if you want to make it pretty far into the house, because you're going to be moving a lot throughout this game. You're going to be moving backwards, forwards, blah, blah, blah. Just for fun, I'm going to get the observatory just so that you can see I spent a gem, and also show you what this room is. This room is pretty cool. So I can move this. I moved it the wrong way because I'm an idiot. I don't actually understand why you have to do this at first, because after you solve this for the first time, you never have to do it again. I have to move this up because we wanted to point out the window here. Man, I'm explaining this way better than I did last time. Wrong way. I think whenever I did this on stream, I was still trying to remember how to play this game. I can't go any higher up. So I was sort of confusing myself with how the game works. So I kept saying stuff that was just straight up wrong. Alright, so now it's pointing outside. We can see the stars even though it's daylight and it's cloudy. I don't know how we see the stars. But every time you draft this room, you get another star. We start off with 1 star. Gives us a coin. Cool. We traded in a gem for a coin for this room, which honestly isn't that great, but we can head further north if we want. And there's so much strategy that goes into this game too. So the corridor is always left unlocked. We want to leave this for later in the game, because spare room, it doesn't guarantee that the door is unlocked, but it's not going to be locked. It's almost certainly not going to be locked, and if it is, that's fine. I see I could go up the spare room, but I think I'd rather go into the den and draft this. Secret passage. Okay, this is a good way to explain the different colors of the rooms. So, orange hallways, as I said before. I called it brown last time, I think. Now, yellow, I'm pretty sure, is all shops. Everything that is yellow is going to be a different shop. Red is almost just exclusively bad. But I mean, I could show it to you. Green rooms, they almost always cost. Unless you get the terrace, which removes the cost from them, but the terrace is a dead end. You see how complicated this gets? You see what I mean? Let's do a red room just to show you why the red rooms are bad. Red rooms are not, I mean, they could be good. Sometimes if you get an experiment, you can make them good. Now, aquarium, this is probably the best thing you can get out of the red rooms because, you know, kind of want to do the lavatory, but also the chapel. You know, let's do the aquarium. We'll spend a gem on it. The aquarium's kind of cool. Look at that. Look at all the fishies. It's very murky water. Probably a good thing though. Or the glass is just really dirty. Look at that, man. I feel like this aquarium should be a bit cooler considering this is such an expensive mansion, but whatever. I guess we are technically the ones building this room. As you can see, yellow is the kitchen. You can buy food here. Food is very important for steps, as I've said. Chapel isn't that bad. We could go for food because we can get the entrance hall and just draft a dead end. That gets a dead end out of our draft pool. I think we'll go with the kitchen just so I can see what we can buy. And the chapel obviously removes our coins, so that gives us less stuff to buy. Let's go down to the entrance hall and we'll draft a dead end. Get us some free materials. Now, I could play this absolutely perfectly, flawlessly even. Security is very good. We're not going to get security because I need gems. But I could play this completely flawlessly on my first day and still lose within like 10 minutes. The early game on this is going to be very RNG based, not to like an unfair degree, but you'll notice it where you're like, oh wow, I just got a really unlucky draw on my rooms and now I lost. Like, that's gonna happen a lot. The weird thing is that I don't think it ever really made me angry whenever I'd lose. Just because you don't really... It's not like every game in this is a huge investment. Now, lavatory here might seem stupid whenever you could get the corridor. Patio wouldn't be great because we only have one other green room, technically. But the green rooms are almost really good. They do cost gems, but they also give you gems. Like with the patio, you can also get very useful items like the metal detector and the shovel. But right now, patio, it's very too early for this. Corridor, I'm going to leave. Like I said, we're not far enough north for that. We're going to go with the lavatory, even though it gives us nothing. I'm going to do a quick peek without walking in, so I don't waste 2 steps. Because just walking in here and then walking back would waste 2 steps if there's no items in there. Which I don't think there is, so I'm leaving. Alright. Well, at least now we don't have to worry about having to draft the lavatory. That is until we get something even worse. Or we get the mirror room. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5. Well, that sucks because we've already drafted 2 bedrooms. Pantry. Pantry's very good here. So drafting the pantry and the kitchen is just... I mean, it's an obvious combo, right? And then on top of that, you might have seen earlier that we had the dining room, which was an option. And the dining room is very, weird. So, I'll show you in a second. Yeah, here. So, now that we can draft the dining room, I might as well show you. So, this right here is dinner. Alright, and you might be wondering, what is dinner? How do I see it? Can I not open this up? Well, no, you can't until you get to the 8th level on here, which if you can see my little arrow, that's all the way up here. You have to reach this and not only draft a room, but you have to walk inside of the room and then walk out to go back to the dining room. Now, you might notice that's not a good thing because we drafted our dining room 4 floors below that, so it's going to take a lot of steps to get to the dining room alone. But dinner usually gives you like 20 to 40 steps, maybe less, maybe more, somewhere around there. But if you want to figure out what dinner is, it is cool that we got the pantry and the kitchen. You go to the kitchen, you go here to buy stuff, and then you see at the very bottom, main course, glazed salmon. The main course is served only in the dining room. See? You see how everything links together? This is what really, really gets me going about this game. Nah. It's just such a cool mechanic, a way to go about this. Also, the coupon box, saving us a ton of coins here. Look at how many free bananas we got there. We would have only gotten 3 and we ended up getting 5. Alright, coupon book for the win there. And now we're back up to 49 steps, which is almost what we start with. We start with 50. So, let's keep moving. I'm getting a little nervous because this is the only way that we can go. So if we get 3 bad rooms that don't really go anywhere, then we could be cooked. Now, courtyard or corridor seems obvious here, but chapel, more doors than both of these, and it doesn't cost a gem. Sure, it takes away our coin. It sucks. This place is creepy though. Gives a weird vibe. And it's also cool because, like, sure, these games usually are like 5 to 15 minutes maybe early on, but you know, I mean, you're building your own house. You get to see literally what the game looked like by the end. So, Bondor, that's another. See, we have 2 other bedrooms here. I think it's a little too late to get this stuff. I could show you this puzzle here. Also, like I said, so remember how I said once you draft the hallway, you can't get another hallway? Well, you can't get that exact hallway. Since we're on the east wing, as far as you can go to the east, you can draft the east wing hall. Not the same, but it does the exact same thing. We're going to draft the Bondor right now because I want to show you this puzzle. So if you walk in here and you go around these curtains, you see there's a safe here. Now, it doesn't even tell you how many numbers to put in, so you can't really brute force this. And with a lot of the puzzles, I noticed that usually the clue or the answer that you need to get into something like this or solve the puzzle usually isn't in the room of the puzzle. It's usually in a different room that you have to get, which is why it asks you to get a notebook and write this stuff down. But this one is pretty simple. You look at this, you see, oh, nice Christmas tree. You see the safe was a present on that. So you go back and you type in 12/25, the date of Christmas. Boom. This is definitely one of the easier puzzles, maybe even the easiest in the game. It still took me a while to figure it out, but it also gives you this letter. Herbert, I was distraught to learn that you have chosen to omit the details of our dear Marison's disappearance from the public record. It is no surprise to me that the royal court would want this embarrassment kept as quiet as possible, but I am shocked that you have so little regard for your niece that you would play the king's scullion, and stoop to kissing the foot that treads upon her memory. She gave up her family, her fortune, and her life, and all you can do is think of your name. Okay, is it Herbert Esclair? I've already forgot his name. My bad. I told you the lore is a little fuzzy for me. Having never had a family, name, nor fortune of my own, I cannot personally condemn you for faltering in your commitment to make the same sacrifices she did. But for the love of God, do not by that same display of weakness clutch your petty assets so tightly that you undermine the cause that she forfeited everything to further. Wait, my bad. Our countrymen must be made aware of the peace she made the color of the flag. She flew as she rode into the darkness of 100 nights. To deny her story is to deny her life. If through your silence you bless this betrayal, our son Simon, your heir, will inherit a fortune of lies and will spit upon your grave when he learns of your cursed foolishness. Needless to say, we will not be coming for Christmas this year. Daniel. Okay, I was just about to ask this because in the intro it says that he has a niece and a nephew, and then never mentions the niece again and just talks about me and like glazes me. So I was wondering what that was all about with the niece. But also we got a free gem from there. Forgot to mention that. It's the only reason I drafted that room was because I knew I could get a gem. Billiard room, this is another puzzle room. This one really drains the mental energy out of me. Because it's math, alright? Not the most fun subject for me, but I can figure this out. So, blue, that's addition. So, 1 plus 15, that is 16. This is subtraction, yellow. So, 19 minus 13, I'm pretty sure that's 6. 10 minus 7, that's 3. Wow, there's a lot of these. 3 times 3 is 9. Where's 9? 14 minus 7 times 2, that's 14. Bang, dude. We get 2 keys out of that. So the parlor, which was the first puzzle room we did, always will have 2 gems in it unless you upgrade the room, which you can upgrade them. But this one is sort of random. I think you always get keys out of this, but the type of key that you get is random. So that one, we just got 2 normal keys. Security? Security is super important in this. Both of these rooms are. Now, this room would obviously end our run because we wouldn't have anywhere to go. But security is very important to get. And I'll show you why. Also, there's going to be a scene once we enter this. Alright. That scene still confuses me. Also, it's not even alive. Oh! Look at that. It's incredible. Wow. Alright. So, security is very important because if we log on to this computer right here, welcome to the Holiday State. We go to the key card system. Now, like I mentioned before, there are security doors. Once we get pretty far up in the house, we're going to see a lot more of those. But here at security, we can actually change it. So, security level, we can change that to high or low, or medium even. But we can never remove them completely. We can't turn off security doors from here, not alone. But what I could do, I can set this to low, and then offline mode I can set to, my bad. Offline mode I can set to unlocked. Now that doesn't mean the doors are unlocked, it means once they are offline they will be unlocked. Now you might think, how do you turn them off? How do you turn off the security doors? You need what we had right next to this room that I didn't draft, the utility closet, which is just the breaker box where you can turn off the security doors. But even with just the utility box, you would need the security room so that once they're offline, they're also unlocked. You can't have one without the other. So, laboratory. Now, this is where I believe our run is about to end. Because we're taking weird routes, we only have one way to get out, and we're out of gems, which means if there's one or even two rooms that require them, we only have one option. So unless there's any gems in here. Laboratory is really cool though. I'll show you how cool this thing can be. So we do an experiment setup. In the lab we can do experiments on the house. You are free to experiment by testing and combining different mechanics to create an original and unique house feature that will last until the end of the day. Not great because our day is numbered right now. But oh wow, immediately? So we have to select one here and one here. I want to try this immediately. I haven't gotten that in a while. Immediately spread dirt on the driveway. Yeah. Gain 3 gold for each red room in my house. I think I have 2. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. That would only give me 1. I don't even think I have 2 hallways. Or I guess the secret passage is a hallway. I think we should do this. Start experiment. 9 keys. Oh yeah, because of the aquarium considers a red room. Okay. Or we didn't get 9 keys, we got 9 coins. Come on now, goofball. And also, as you can see, the doors are getting locked a lot more. Luckily we have a ton of keys. This isn't as bad as it might sound. Losing half your steps is pretty bad. But this ends our run. We can't even get the passageway. The mailroom isn't that bad because, as you can see, if we draft this, then we'll get a package here the next time we draft it. But that's sort of a future thing. And this is our first day. We don't need to worry about the future. Oh, see? Security door. You see it right there? Security door. Wild, right? Insane. I want to try and get to level 8. If I can get to level 8 on my first game, there's 2 of them. Okay. Not the best. Yeah, we need the utility closet because even though I've set them to be unlocked while they're offline, they're obviously still online. And you can get past these if you manage to find a key card, which is pretty random to get. I don't think it's super rare, it's just really random to get. Furnace is really rough. You are more likely to draw red rooms while drafting. Now, we don't really have an option, but we have to pick this because we don't have any gems. You see why gems are so important? So yeah, furnace might kill us here. So I don't think we can go anywhere from this. Yeah, I think this is the end of the run. As you can see, I just got really unlucky by getting 2 security doors back to back here. I guess I might as well buy some food. There was some other, there was a delicious, delectable sandwich I saw. And it was for 8 coins, so isn't that wonderful? I'm just wasting my time here. I should just end the run. Add morning room to today's draft pool. Darn, we could have gotten that and some bacon and eggs. Let's do the delectable sandwich. Yay. Wonderful. Okay. Well, we're gonna call it a day. Good day one, though. That was a very good day one. That was like, I don't know how long I, played that for, but like 20 minutes, shit. Red Villa. Because we had 5 red rooms. Yeah, so this is the summary that we're gonna get hit with. And, get used to seeing the screen. We're gonna see this a lot. Alright. Wow, I did not expect to get that far to start. It just shows how good my strategy is. How big brain my moves are. I guess. I don't know. Day 2. Okay, so now that I've explained how this game works, until a new mechanic comes up, I'm not going to keep explaining it. Alright, I think I've yapped enough about how this game works. Weird start. I'm gonna draft a dead end to start. Because why not? I can do what I want. What I need to really, really focus on is getting permanent upgrades. Because you will not beat this game without permanent upgrades unless you understand this game to its fullest. Unless you've like memorized the code to how this game works. I don't understand how you would beat this without permanent upgrades. But those are also they just randomly pop up. Like, eventually you'll draft a room that has an upgrade disc in it, and then you bring it to a terminal, and you can upgrade one of 3 random rooms you get. The upgrades are usually really good, though. Like, very good. Let's get the parlor. Alright, let's actually solve this now. There are 4 boxes in this room. This is obviously false. There could be one more that's false. There is only 1 box in this room, so this has to be true. This black box here. The gems are in the true box. Well, I presume it's in here. Now, something that really surprised me to find out was that the more you draft this room, every time you draft it and you solve it correctly, the riddles in this get more and more confusing. They get more and more difficult. So I will be surprised if I don't fail this eventually. I think it would actually be really cool if I never failed the parlor throughout this whole stream. Okay. Wait, did I grab the key? Nope, gem, I mean. Okay, I gotta keep myself from getting scatterbrained in this game. It's so easy for me to just go on autopilot and stop paying attention. Oh yeah, another thing about hallways is that you will almost never find items in these rooms. I don't know why, but it's just how it works. Now, drawing room, you may draw new floor plans while drafting in this room. This would be good if we didn't have the closet drafted right there. So we're going to go with the spare room. Utility closet would just end the run right here. I mean, I could just end it and then get the utility closet and show you how it works, but I'll be more fun than that. Okay, we lost. I knew I should have just gotten the utility room. This is just unlucky because, as you can see, we can't go north anymore. We've run out of space to go north. So this is the most that we can have here is 1 more room, which it's whatever. Some of the runs are just going to end like this. I think that first draft we got with the closet just wasn't a good pool. Here, but we can get the mailroom. The locksmith is also kind of rare, I feel like. I don't see this every run. But this is definitely very good if you get into a sticky situation with keys. But mailroom. So we go in here, it places in order for us. The next time we draft this room, the order will be here. It can have a lot of really good items in it, like up to 5 items, I think. Can it tell me? Ooh, coupon book. Yay. Uh-oh. Someone's giving me a call. Alright, give me a second. Alright, we're back. My bad. No, it's not my bad, I just made a call. Anyways, yeah. Package will be here. It can have like 5 items on it. I'll explain this later. Yeah. I don't know where you can see it. There's text here somewhere that you can, if you have the magnifying glass, you can zoom in on it and actually read the text. I think it's under that like red, whatever that writing is. I don't know. Anyways, we're calling it. Day 2, not a huge success. Not a massive success. They're not always going to be bangers. Mount Holly, snug little cottage. I think I will stop making videos on this either once I complete it or once I get every room in the house drafted and not beat it. If I draft all 44 rooms, since the antechamber counts as a room, or I guess 43 rooms, because this counts as a room, then I'll call it, dude. Alright. So, we'll start here. Paula. We gotta start with the Paula. A box next to this contains gems. Both boxes next to this contain gems, so that's a lie. A box next to this box is true. So this is false, this is false, this is true. It's in the white box. That's what I'm gathering. Am I correct? Oh yeah, dude. My deductive reasoning remains unmatched. Man, I really want to do a bedroom themed house, but I need the nursery room to do that. If I want to get the most out of it. Because the nursery room gives you 5 extra steps for every bedroom that you draft. If we ever get that really early, I'll go for a bedroom themed house. Mailroom isn't bad, but West Wing Hall is just better. Like, I know I could show you the package to see what we got. Now, this is cool. The West Wing Hall is very different looking from the East Wing, in that you'll notice that this is boarded up and kind of looks like shit. It doesn't look that bad, but it's messy. Like, can I just clean this up? What does this say? Staff notice. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice while the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool. We ask our staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Likewise, any state, blah, 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 may draft. Alright. Hey, we got the mailroom. Alright. And the utility closet, but let's do the mailroom to see what we got. I promise we'll draft the utility closet soon. Did not get a lot. Brass compass and a coupon book. We've gotten the coupon book 3 times now. I don't know what the game's obsession with the coupon book is, but I guess I'll take it. It's not bad. Like, we literally got the coupon book in here yesterday, so I guess we'll draft north. Why not? Let's do a nook. We need keys. We don't necessarily need coins. I would say coins is the least valuable resource you can have, but they're still very valuable. Let's just cut this off here with a I mean, I could have gotten the utility box again. I could have showed you. I made my choice too fast. My bad. See, this is what happens whenever I get put on autopilot. I make my decisions too hastily. Anyways, we get out of here. We'll draft. I mean, let's just see what we can get here. Let's just see. Observatory? Yeah, I know it's a dead end because it drafts right into that room, but yeah. Anytime it drafts into another room, it'll be boarded up like this. I'm pretty sure you noticed. But now we have 2 stars. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Well, that's great because we have 2 keys. And right now, I feel confident in wasting those keys. Well, not wasting them, but using them. Ooh, okay. This is huge for late game. You need this if you want to beat the game. Technically you don't, but it's very, very useful. That's even better because the lockpick kit is also very useful. We might not have to worry about locked doors now. I'm not 100% on how the lockpick kit works, but one thing I do know is Den is always nice to get. Ooh, walk-in closet. 4 items. This is a new room for us. We don't have to worry about security or utility box now, because we have the lockpick kit and the key card. I've never gotten these together. And another key. Lucky rabbit foot? Yay. Great draft right there. Great draft. But we have to lock in because we only have one direction to go. This is a good pick right here. I could go with pantry, but I think drawing room is much safer. Anything in here? You want to give me a gem or something? Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items in rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Yeah, that's this room. Who would have thought? Shy? I'm sorry. I mean, I can still show you the utility box. Let's do nursery. I want to go for a bedroom themed house now. Even though I already drafted a bedroom, I know. But let's just go for it now. And we got a gem back for it, so we didn't even lose anything. See? Perfect. Let's save. Yeah, let's save the gem. Nah, let's go for it. We'll get security, and then here's what we're going to do. Because we have the key card, and I'm much more confident in the key card than the lockpick kit. Oh yeah, we have a trunk somewhere? I missed one? Was it in here? I'll check later. Yeah, you can also check the entire inventory of the estate like we just did, which tells you if you missed something. But we go here, we set security level, and we're going to high because we can unlock them. Alright? Is this? No. We want to go here. Alright, so the dark room, as you can see, you cannot see the floor plans while drafting this room. Honestly, definitely better than the furnace, and I want to keep a gym. So we're gonna draft this, but we're not gonna go into it. You can fix this if you get the utility box. You turn off this room, because once we walk in, the lights are going to shut off. I would show you, but it would waste some steps. But the lights will shut off once we walk in here, and then you can't see what you're going to draft. But if you have the utility box, you can turn off this room before you even draft it. So once you draft it, the lights will be off. You don't even have to walk into it. You go back to the utility box, you turn this room on, and it will stay on, and you can see what you're drafting. That's why the utility room is very useful. I can do it right now. Here, I'll show you. So, there's a lot here. Keycard entry system. We could turn it off. I'm going to leave it on. This confuses me. I don't know what this does, but I know this is what you're supposed to do. You make this blue, make this red, and then you go boom, and you make purple. And then you keep doing that. And it does this. I don't know why I do that, but it looks cool, right? So, the way I always do this, you turn off the gymnasium, you turn off the dark room, you turn on the garage, and then you leave it. Now, I don't know what the bottom says. It looks like it says cabinet. I don't know what that would mean. Yeah. Alright. But yeah, you turn this off. You leave it. Now, I don't think you can see it from here. I don't want to waste a step, but yeah, the dark room's turned off. Now, if I turn it back on, it should stay on. Yes. See? Now we can see what we're drafting. Boom. Made it past that. And we lost. Still. Bad RNG right there. But you see what I mean. We're going to get the guest bedroom just because, you know, fulfills part of my bedroom, bedroom house dreams. But yeah, see how many steps we've gotten just by drafting the nursery and one other bedroom? We're back up to 50 steps, dude. That's how goated that is. But yeah, we're gonna call it a day here. Unfortunate end, but I got to show you the utility room. So, and we got another new room. A cozy cottage. At least it's bigger than day 2. And we got 6 new rooms. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. I've heard that so many times, man. Too many times. Last time this didn't go too well, but we're gonna do it again. Alright. Because why not, okay? Why not? Just get rid of it now. Yeah, we'll do den. I'm not stupid enough to draft 2 dead ends right back to back. Meh. 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 Nice apple. I forget the pantry always gives you a something to eat. Storeroom, not the worst. Hallway, probably worse. Guest bedroom, not yet. We'll go with the storeroom. I mean, I could have redrafted, but it's whatever. Ah! Okay. Yeah, let's get the greenhouse. It's not the best right now. If we had the terrace, which I'm hoping we get the terrace soon. We have to go all the way to the other side to get the terrace. But the problem with this is that we need a lot more gems if we want to draft a lot of green rooms. But I got this anyways. Can shatter padlocks unlock trunks? Wonderful. Now, oh yeah, I even forgot about this. This right here, you won't believe this. Look, you see how that thing is red? That's the antique chamber. Now, you can't actually move this until you get the broken lever. The broken lever is very rare to get, I'm pretty sure. I don't even think I got it whenever I did 23 days on one stream. Like, that is how rare it is. So, this is one way to open up one of the doors in the antique chamber. I didn't get to show you the secret garden key that I got last game. Let me also read this. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit. Before Friday, as we have been informed that we have an extra guest who may be exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, and 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. I was about to say 4 coins is not enough, but I guess that was the spare change. So I think this is what has been spread throughout the house that you can randomly get, but obviously we don't even get to explore most of the house, like most of the time. Usually the run ends about halfway through, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, we have the greenhouse, so it brings up this. No green rooms, but all right. I have to choose the bedroom. Did not think I would get 3 different bedrooms after drafting the green room. Coin purse. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 in interest. That would have been great before I drafted the pantry. I'm gonna go with the courtyard. You might think it's dumb because now we have no gems, but I'm really banking on. But if we get the terrace here, it's over. Wait, I'm not. Ugh. We'll break that. Oh, gems! So many gems! I didn't even grab the other padlock box. I don't even remember where it was. I didn't see it. Oh no, that's not this run. My bad. See, all the runs are starting to meld together in my mind. Thought we had security already, but that was the last one. See what I mean? Should not have gotten that just yet. But I think Chapel will save us here. Yeah. We lose a coin, but... Damn, I was really hoping to... Wait. Give me the freaking terrace, dude. Just give it to me. Opportunity to earn and spread money. Let's get the office. The office is new. I usually don't get this in a run. It's also really expensive, but... This should give us a payroll, right? Yeah, run payroll. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Oh, okay. So remember how I said that the red rooms are always bad, but sometimes they can be good? So I think it's like maid servant room, something like that, maid's quarters. That is a red room, and what it does is that it makes sure that you won't get many items laying around the house. You just won't get free items that often. But as you can see here, if you the maid's chamber, you can run a payroll on it and get money out of it, but you need the office. There's too many rooms that are not too many, but there's so many rooms that like run together. So maybe we shouldn't do a payroll. Let's just do it because I think it gives it to us. some of it. I think we get 2 coins per. Something like that. There's also another puzzle here that I have no idea how to solve. But we get the upgrade disc. Wait, we got the upgrade disc. We don't have anywhere to use it yet, but I need to upgrade a room with this. I don't know if I can use it in here. No, you can't. I have to draft either the security room or the laboratory. Please give me the laboratory. Or security. Okay, this works. Okay, I'll take the Nook. Okay. Dude, I can't believe we got the security card. Or the key card. And so much other stuff. I can't get the Collister. See, this is why we needed the terrace. Because this would cost 0 if I had the terrace. But I couldn't draft the terrace because that would have ended the run. Ugh. So we have to get the corridor. Good thing this is unlocked. Am I right? Okay. Okay, we can get the security upgrade. Or we can get the room upgrade now. Check it. Check it. Wait, I'm an idiot? You don't press that? You show up to it and then you press triangle. See, I'm big smart. An upgrade for the spare room? Okay. Spare bedroom, spare greenhouse, or spare hall. Spare hall just sounds stupid. Why would it be a spare hall? Bedroom or greenhouse? I mean, I feel like if it's no, it's not gonna cost. Bedroom gives me more steps. Green room just doesn't make sense to me. Let's go bedroom. At least it might give me more steps. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Anyways. Oh, hey, it's a spare bedroom. We're not going to end the run here, though. I still have faith we can go farther. Yeah, let's go this way. This will give us some jewels if we get it right. The other 2 statements have identical wording. This box and the blue box are both empty. This box and the white box are both empty. It's not identical. It should have said similar. So is this wrong? I mean, they do have identical wording, though. It's just white and blue is different. But is that identical? Hold on, what's the definition of identical?
Identical means similar in every detail.
Okay, exactly alike? No. 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 Wrong. This one has it. This one has it. I bet you. I bet you, dude. Oh, yeah. Dude, I'm so smart. Okay. Use a key. I got 1 more key left. It's fine. Frick. Frick, dude. I wanted the terrace earlier. I can't get the terrace. It'll end the game. And then there's no point of the terrace. Frick, dude. Alright, we got the pool. That's something. Pool is really cool. Hey, it's a banana. So we have 1 apple, 1 banana. There should be 4 more of each. And 5 oranges. Oranges are the best, I think, for energy. Gives you the most steps. Greater chance of finding items in green rooms. Don't need that yet. Let's do the billiard room. Now we can get some more keys, hopefully. Good thing about the billiard room is even if you fail, you can just retry it. So, 5, 6, 8... 11, 8, 4, no, 6, I mean. I'm smart. 15, 5, 15. 2, 113. Yes. Alright, we got the silver key. That, I think, gives us like a rare room or something. Not sure. I don't want to go further north. It's making me do this, dude. I need dice. I can't believe I used up that dice and still didn't get the terrace, but whatever. You know. Let's use a special key on this. Fantastic. What is this? Are you kidding me? Alright, this isn't gonna last much longer, so let's go with the weight room. Give me the terrace already. Alright, I'm done playing games. Damn you. Why? What is your problem, huh, game? Alright, we'll go with the pump room. Control water flow throughout the estate. I don't think I even got the pump room the last time I played through this. Like during the stream. Alright, puzzle time. Puzzle time, puzzle time. It's time to use big brain. So, this goes into here. I can't change this. So, what are we trying to do? Oh, I know what we're trying to do. Okay. Reservoir. This is under the house. Now, we probably won't get down here for a long time. But we want to drain this as much as possible, okay? So, I think we go like this. We take from this. Yeah. So, what we want to do, like, kitchen has no water. I don't know why. Let's give the greenhouse water. Yeah, we can literally see this happen, but I don't think I can make it to the greenhouse. I think it's too far away at this point. But let's see. Let's get water out of this. Where does this go? Here. So do I have to turn this on or something? Wait. This drains out of it into, wait, this goes into here? Huh? So, out. Yeah, we want to get water out of it. No. Let's take from this. Turn this down. Yeah, look at that. Now the greenhouse is filling up. We can fill up the greenhouse even more. Look at this. Why aren't you draining? The heck? Do I have to turn this off? Where does this go? This also goes into here. Oh, what's the issue here? Huh? Why won't you drain? What? Maybe deselect this, reselect it. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? Somebody explain this to me. Does this one not, can it not go out? Or some? That's so weird. Pool fountain? There's a fountain? What if I switch to the kitchen? Oh, now it works. Alright, so both of these are pretty much empty now. Now we go to the reservoir and we pump these things up. Look at that. Boom. Big pump up. We need the reservoir empty for specific reasons that I can't get into without spoiling the game. And I can't really remember, so... my bad. Hold on. Yay! It's pumping! Oh, look how full it is. Oh, look at that. Very full. Okay, so now both of these are full. The reservoir is down to like there. I mean, I don't know what else you can really do. Like... let me select greenhouse. Pump it out. Then... over here. Over here. Nope, nope, nope. Wait. Oh, it's still taking, okay. Didn't know if I did it right. Alright. Wait, what if I... kitchen? What if I, go... boom? No? No? That didn't work? Let me turn some of these down. Eh? 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 What the... oh, there we go. Okay, fill up the kitchen. I'll fill up the pool. Oh, it's taking from this? It's taking from both of them? Okay. Now. Or, wait. I'm just gonna make sure all of these are going in. Okay? Just so that we don't accidentally fill up the reservoir. Because that's not what we want to do. This is also a permanent change. So even whenever... did that work? So even whenever we get back to, you know, a new day, this will still be the exact same. So this is literally all of the water that we can pump out of the reservoir. Should be able to fill up the other one too. Heck. Flip it. There. Boom. So this is all of the water you can take out of the reservoir. Yeah. Alright, so that's done. And it's time to keep trying to progress. Yeah, it took a while. I'm sorry. Spare bedroom. Spare bedroom is not that bad. Let's see. Do I get steps? Nothing. Alright, it just counts as a bedroom. Alright. Remember how I said the upgrades are usually pretty good? This one might be the least good upgrade I've ever gotten. It's not bad. It's just kind of not great. Sauna? Ooh. We'll go with sauna, because this run is almost over. I don't see a way of continuing at this rate. Wish I could jump. Anyways, yeah, I get to start tomorrow with 20 steps. Cool. I haven't gotten a sauna in a long time. Yep, and we'll keep going. Come on, let me just see how far I can take this. Buy some food. We'll buy that club sandwich right there. Bang, bang. Yeah, this isn't the best way to go about this late game, but things have been very strange, and that's the end of our run. Well, it was a good run. This might be the biggest house we made. I don't think so. Maybe. Is it the largest so far? $26 total rooms? No, I don't think it is. It's an ordinary villa. Man, I'm looking for a mansion, dude. I need a mansion, alright? How about we'll end the game, or we'll end the video No, I don't know how much time that's gonna take. I was gonna say once we get like 30, maybe 35 plus rooms. I'll go for one that's over 30 rooms. I'll even count it with you. We start with 2, and we get plus 20 steps to start. Room number 3. We're gonna try and draft dead ends only where we need to draft them. We kinda need to draft a dead end. Yikes, bruh. Already? This is how we're gonna start? It's not that bad, right? It'll get better, right? Right? Okay, well. Also, we didn't get our paycheck. I don't know how that works. Let's just draft a closet here, dude. Let's just draft a closet here. This might be a very quick run. Open only in the event of my death. Oh, thank you, Den. Den for the win. Oh, there's a coin here? I forgot I also got the metal detector. Where's the coin? Did I already pick it up? I picked it up. Okay. I guess. Pantry. I know I could go with the parlor. Let's get some coins. Let's go... Yeah, let's go up. Now let's go here. And let's go up again. This gameplay is crazy right now, dude. Oh, look at that, baby. Look at that. That's gonna save us a lot of gems. We might be able to go for a greenhouse now. Like a house full of green rooms, you know what I mean? Any coins? Just the orange. That's like the first time we found an orange, I think. Presume. Yikes. Almost ended my run already. Yeesh. Yeah, we have to be very careful here since we only have one way to go. Where's the coin? I hear you. Am I stupid? I'm walking around the room and it's not getting any louder. It's gone. What? Oh, there it is. Okay. Didn't know we could hide under the chair like that. Well, it seems like we need to go with the passageway. Ah, I could have redrew. Passageway isn't that bad anyways. Bedroom. Gem! Thank you. Let's go with the West Wing Hall. And then we'll go with the dead end. Wow, there's gotta be a lot of bedrooms in here, potentially. I mean, billiard room though. But this is just perfect for a dead end. We'll get it out of here. Ooh, 2 bananas. Yum. We have so many steps, dude. We have a gnarly amount of steps. It is cool that there was 2 bananas in there because it's a twin bedroom. Small details, you know. Ooh. 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 That's a draw right there. Give me a gem though. That'd be nice. Alright, let's see what's in the house. Let's also remove the security doors at least. 1 key and 2 coins. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Missed all that? Low. I'll find. If you're not sure if you're going to draft the whatchamacallit room, the utility closet, you might as well just turn off or turn it to unlocked, because it doesn't really affect anything until you turn it off. I mean, we have a lot of bedrooms. Might as well just keep going with them. Like, I know I could get the nursery first, but we never got the nursery, so. Look at that. All because we got the terrace. Making it free and easy for us. Nothing in here, though. Dining room, pretty good. Yeah, we'll go with dining room. I mean, I don't know how expensive keys are. Let's go with this so that we can remove security doors. You slip this off, now we don't have to worry about them ever. Which means I should turn up the security to high. Yeah, let's do that. I have 71 steps. I'm pretty sure I can afford losing some steps for that. Security, high. That way we don't have to use as many keys on normal lock doors. Hopefully. Alright, dining room. Give me something juicy. Give me a juicy room. I'll take the parlor. That's not super juicy, but I'll take it. Surprising it took me this long to draft it. Wind up key. Wait, it can... Key! Holy! I found it. I found a key. Blank. So, this one cannot be true or false, which means one of these is lying. The gems are in the black box. The gems are in a box with a statement. If this is true, then yeah, it's in the black box. But that would also make this true. I don't understand this. Wait. Because they can't both be lying, because how would this be telling the truth? How is this a true box? The gems are in the black box. If that's true, then they are in the black box. The gems are in a box with a statement. That would make this true. How would this be a lie? This one confuses me, man. How does this work? Are they in the white box? Let's just see. If I messed it up, I messed it up. Okay. Why? How does this work? It says one of them has to be saying something true, one of them has to say something false. This one isn't saying anything. It's not true or false. It's nothing. Which means one of these has to be lying. If this one's lying, and it's in this box, that would... I guess it's in the blue box. Whatever. Whatever, dude. I think that one gets me every time. Because it's less confusing and more like a... I don't even know. It seems like something that shouldn't happen. It just breaks my brain. That's all it is. Oh wow, you can discover less common floor plans while drafting the library. How cool is that? Yeah, we can't draft anything from there. But we can get a free gem here, since I missed out on it last time. Also, another permanent upgrade. This stays open! Yeah, at least I don't have to enter the code every time. Another key? Why do I just keep getting free keys? I'm not gonna complain about it, but why? Cool. More coins? I'm getting a lot of stuff. Do I have a lucky rabbit's foot? No, I just have a metal detector. Wow. We need the rumpus room. We can't pick either of these. That's a lot of coins, man. We have 16 friggin' coins. CD? Or, vinyl, I mean. That's not a CD. A record, dude. The friggin' record player. Also, because I got the utility closet and I turned off the gymnasium, it does not affect me. It's just a normal room now. How cool is that? The utility closet is good for like 5 different rooms, pretty much. Along with the fact that you don't have to worry about security doors either. Which is just awesome. Like... Alright, billiard room should get us some more keys. I'm not gonna go north right now. We have steps to waste. Okay, 15 minus 7 is 8. Where's 8? This always throws me off. 5 times 4 is 20. How funny would this be if this was just a piece of paper and they just handed you a packet and was like, complete this and we'll give you a reward. That's 4. 6 minus 1, 5 times 4 is 20. Divided by 5. 5 divided by 20, 4! Wow. Now we got all the keys we could ever need. Well, we have 1 less key, so... whatever. Hey, Maid's Chamber! Less likely to see items laying around. Let's get the library, since it was useless last time. Also, in the library, you can order a book. I'm not a big reader, but let's read the Swimbird once it gets here. We can also check out our lifetime stats here. So far, I have an hour and 22 minutes, 5 days. 31 minutes was my longest day. That's insane. Alright, average day has been 17 minutes. That's really good. I thought it was like 5 to 15. I didn't realize these games were that long. Baron of the Mount Holly names nephew professional heir. My favorite floor plans is the storeroom. Most paid for has been security, drawing room. Passage? Oh, passageway. Some weird writing. Yeah, I've spent the most time in security, parlor, and pump room. The pump room. Never made a contraption. My most avoided floor plans has been the commissary, Collister, and coat check. Bro, they all cost. Like, of course I'm gonna avoid them. I don't have that type of money, dude. I don't have that type of moolah. Did I not look at this one? Wow. 97 floors drafted. 1 upgrade disc and 1 red letters. So I don't think that this is a spoiler, but just in case, spoiler warning. Since this game is called Blueprints, you might be surprised to find out that there is a red prince. I actually don't know who they are. I want to guess that it's our niece, so that would be our sister. The owner of this place's niece. I don't want to lose half my steps. I'm gonna get the aquarium. Screw you. I'm not wasting my steps. You waste your steps. Look at that. Okay. Freezer. Freezes your accounts. I talked about this way earlier on. But yeah, I can get all of my items the next day, or I can hold them until the next day. But I can't use any of them, so I would use this if I think the run is over. But for some reason, this run just keeps going. Yeah, so let's go with the commissary. Maybe I can buy some, whatchamacallit. Also, it said that this was my #1 avoided room. Well, guess what? Now it's not. Set of gems. Yeah, I will take that. Shoot. And then 2 more? Dude, I'm balling out here. I have 6 gems now. I went from 0 to 6? Okay. I'll take it. Yeah. You know what I never thought about, though? Whenever you set the security to high, does that also increase the locked doors and not just the security doors? I don't know. Archives is a death sentence. That will get me killed. Darkroom isn't that bad. Like, I'm not going to walk all the way back to the... Maybe I should. Screw it. Yeah, because it starts off anyways. I don't have to waste 2 steps by going in there to turn off the lights. But yeah, we have to make it all the way around. Yeah, I can't be disrespecting the utility closet, though. It has really kept this run alive. Like, it has saved this run entirely by itself. Where the frick is security? Where am I? There we go. Turn the dark room on. Yay! And if we ever draft the garage, we'll be able to get the gate open outside, which I'll show you in a little bit. We have to be all the way on the west side, though, which we are currently not. Okay, that didn't take that many steps. That would take way more. And yes, I know I can draft at the gymnasium, but I'm saving that until I run out of places to draft here. Look at that, dude. Like, it just saved us twice. Not only can I see what I'm drafting now, but also I can actually use this door to draft something. Otherwise, I just wouldn't be able to. Literally. We'll go with the conference room. Okay, we don't have the office on this one. If we draft the office and we run a payroll, it'll all go to here. As you can see, whenever items be spread throughout the house, they are placed in this room instead. Patio would be really good, because patio spreads gems. Oh, look at that. What did I tell you about the garage? So this, I never used this, even though it's definitely very useful. So yeah, I know there's 3 keys here, which is also helpful, but because we have the garage turned on using the utility box, usually this is turned off, we can open up the garage door, and surprisingly, you can go outside. How wild is that, dude? That's only with the utility box, too. Otherwise, this is basically just a dead end with 3 keys. You can also get the car key to open up the car, but the car key is also really random to get. But yeah, we just head over this plank, and if you'll notice, we can go all the way back to the beginning of the house while only using like 2 steps, I think. Come on, man. The west gate has been permanently unlocked. So we'll go right back, because there's nothing really at the beginning that I need. No. This is a very big house, by the way. Look at how much we filled this out so far. Wow. This is a fantastic run. Like, genuinely. Okay, so we have to get all the way back to the gymnasium. Metal detector will be good here, because there's some items I've missed. I would have never found that without the metal detector. Never. Print notes. Is it Herbert Sinclair? Has suggested yet another point of her ladyship. Has requested yet another print of her ladyship, I assume for one of her rooms in the West Wing, as well as an enlarged print of the enclosed photograph. He said the last development was too dark, so keep an eye on that. Is that too dark? Or this? This looks too dark. Oh, look at the heart. Okay. Back up to the gymnasium. Workshop, even though I only have... Wait, metal detector and lockpick, though? Hold on. Wait, we can get dinner. Oh, yeah, we can get dinner now. Can I do this? Pick sound amplifier? Assemble? Dude, I got the freaking pick sound amplifier. What is this? A greater chance of picking high sensitivity locks? Okay. Cool. Where is... Okay, the dining room's down there. We might as well go there right now because we are kind of low on steps. So... Okay. Turn here. And here we are. Pizza. If you have a furnace in your house, I don't have a furnace in my house. I'm sorry. That would have been delicious, though. Man, I love tasting furnace cooked pizza. So, like, even a red room like the furnace can have a benefit. Not a single room in this game is just bad or just good. Well, no, some of them are just good. Okay, we are coming to... Ooh, music room. 1 major key and 1 minor key. Car keys! Wait, we can do it. We can do the thing. Let's open this, though. Ooh, okay. I have a plan here. I know that this ends it. I mean... No, let's not end it here. I was gonna get the coat check. Let's just see how much further we can go. Alright. Look at that. Mage chamber. I know I can use my lockpick thing. Whatever. Darn. Alright. This is rough, but we'll do it. Sometimes you can tell. So, if you didn't get to read it, the archives removes. You can't see one of your options, pretty much. It's archived. Permanently. See? But sometimes you can tell what they are because it'll still say if it costs something. If it's the coat room, it literally just tells you the item and says like, oh, you can use this or whatever. Yeah, we'll go with the boiler room. That guarantees we get a lot more rooms. But we have to solve a puzzle. Let me just open this. Pick sound amplifier, baby. Okay, now we can do code check. Code check now isn't bad. Yeah. I'm gonna put in the pick sound amplifier because we have 3 more coins and we have a lot of rooms. Or we don't even have that many rooms left. So yeah, we're going to put this in here. And then we have to do a puzzle here. I did this last time, and I think I remember how to do it. Speedrun. Speedrun strats. So that does something, I think. Yeah. So this opens up the security thing here, but we don't need that open. This gets this bridge open, which is helpful. But what we really need is this to open up. So, hold on. Go to here. Wait, no. Here, I mean. So this gets this bridge open. No. It opens up this door. Okay. Basically, all we need this for is so that we can turn it right back off. Turn this on. Right? So now that this is on, this stuff comes through this pipe, goes over here. We don't want it to go into there. We want it to go through here. We turn this on. Now we have this elevator here. We go up. This is a very cool puzzle, by the way. Turn this on. This will keep this door open, even though we don't really need it to. But, I mean, there's also a way to get this open to where this goes like this. But for right now, let's just draft. Okay? Let's just draft. I don't even fully understand how that room works, but... Weight room... Whatever. We've almost gotten every single room in the house, which that's kind of my goal at this point. Okay, hold on. Let me look around. Perfect. Perfect. This will take one key. That's alright. Let's do the lab. We'll see if we can get some bonus stuff out of here. We won't be able to use the car keys, I'm sorry. Experimental setup. For each bedroom you draft after your second, spread dirt in the driveway. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Alright, let's just do this. Lose 10 wow. I can just lose 10 steps for that? Why would I spread dirt on the driveway? I guess we'll do this. I think we have more than 2 hallways. Yeah. Start experiment. Cool. Whew. Dude, we might get every single room in the house. Maybe. We might miss out on one. We might literally miss out on only one room. You know what? Let's go archived. If it's bad, it's bad. Wine cellar? 3 gems? 3 big gem skis? Heck yeah. Okay. Okay. Alright. Start here. Ooh, yeah, let's go office. That kind of guarantees that we'll be able to go to the corner. Right here. Come on! Walk-in, closet, or observatory. This guarantees that I have 2 chances to not have a locked door. Whew. Come on, dude. We could get every single room in the house. I don't think I've ever done this. I'm surprised that I'm here right now. Alright. I have... steps don't matter right now. Locked. Okay. Is there a key in here? I don't know where I would find a key. It would probably be on his desk if there was one, but I don't think there is. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Wait. March of the Count. March is the 3rd. Wait, what date was this? Does it tell me? No. March of the Count. I don't know what that means. March is, it's the 3rd. 3. Enter. Nope. 0. 3. Enter. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to solve that one. But this one is locked. I don't think there's a key in here. No. Come on, man. Come on, just be a security door or be unlocked. Damn it. Dude, wait, give me a key. Give me a key. Be nice. It gave me 3 steps. I don't know what to do. Dude, I was so close. I literally just need 1 more. And I ran out of keys. Yeah, I think this is it. Huh. Dude. What a sad way to end. I have the car keys, but I can't get to the garage very easily. I can't get to it at all. Wow. That's it? Why can't I use the car keys on the door? So next time we get 1 gem. That's the next in our line. I think the more you draft this room, the better the rewards become. And sometimes you get bad rewards, but it's whatever. You have good days, you have bad days. Yeah. Alright. Well. It's time to... No, let's just run out of steps. Let's see how far we can move. Dude, this is such a crazy house. I can't believe it was just 1 room. Just 1 that I couldn't get. And I was literally saying, I was like, I don't know how long it would take me, but until I got like every single room in the house, that's whenever I would end it. And I got all but 1. That's wild. Watch, there's gonna be some keys in like this room. It's gonna be like laying on the table. No. Alright. Let's see what we ended it with. I used up all my steps. And now I must call it a day. A Scarlet Hotel. Okay, 7 red rooms and 8 bedrooms. So it was a red room bedroom house. That's sick. 44 total rooms out of 45. 9th rank reached. 106 steps taken. 4 items found and 16 new rooms. All done on day 5. Day 5, bro. That's how early on I did that. That's how goated I am at this game. Anyways, thank you so much if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. But other than that, I will see you later. Goodbye. Also, there is a